And we're back with some more Voidpack. I've actually been kind of away from things for a little while. I did some updates while I was off. Made the platform a little bit bigger like we talked about. Automated a few processes. You might notice this weird looking thing in the background. You got the auto furnace here, which I'm putting wood in the chest and making loads of charcoal. Eventually all of this charcoal will go into this chest, so this can just kind of be self-feeding, and I'll end up with bonus charcoal. This is actually an automated dirt processor. You throw oak leaves in, they go through the hopper into the barrel. There's 10 of these, and boom. There's loads of dirt, so I'm going to have no shortage of that. What I've been doing off stream basically has been growing trees, collecting the leaves, collecting the wood, making charcoal, making dirt. I expanded this area back here. I moved our sieve. I'm going to need to add another platform where I can get over there easier. I surrounded it with hoppers because, well, this thing, when your inventory's full, just spits stuff all over the place. So, goes into these hoppers that are all linked together in a big chain into this chest where everything's collected. I take the ores, assemble them into basically this right here, ready for smelting. Then I have a crafting station right here where I can just take everything, go plop, and just dump it right over into the chest. No big deal. I expanded this area. Eventually I'm going to have some more mechanisms like this over here. I'll probably put our power generation off to the side of here. Eventually, if I do make an ME system, the drives will go over there. The auto crafting will probably go underneath. And then I'll probably bring the cabling over and then just have a terminal popped up over here somewhere next to Cobble Gen. I did notice a little bit of an oddity with this. Now, this is supposed to, every tick when it makes a new cobble, the lever sends redstone signal through the redstone into the cobble, which triggers the block breaker. Now, in previous versions of Skyblock, previous mod packs, it automatically extracted, and I made 2 of them. I thought one of them was bugged, so I made a second one, and it does the exact same thing. But it's supposed to, and even the tooltip says that it dumps the blocks into an adjacent inventory, which would be a chest. I've tried a hopper, I've tried a chest. It still does the exact same thing, and it's a little bit weird. And when I activate this, if I'm holding a pickaxe, I collect cobble. If I'm holding the hammer, I collect gravel. So the oddity arises that instead of it breaking the block and placing it into an adjacent inventory, it's breaking the block as the tool I'm holding in my hand. Yeah, it's not using any, So if I'm holding a pick, it gives me the cobblestone. If I'm holding a hammer, it gives me gravel. I have no idea what's going on with that. But I'm thinking I might be able to use this in a hilarious way, where I have a breaker set up with a cobble, or similar to the way it is here on the Cobble Gen, where I have a stack of items such as sand or gravel or just whatever random item. I hold the hammer, I flip the redstone lever, and it just breaks it and gives me the items. I, however, don't know if it will break one item with, for instance, sand, and then just all at once cause it to avalanche effect and just give me one dust and then just the rest of the sand back. So I guess it's going to be kind of an experimentation thing I'm going to have to do off camera to figure out kind of the idiosyncrasies of how that works. I'm going to grab a stack of gravel because I'm going to turn half of it into sand because I'm going to have to sift some sand to do some more things I'm going to try to do here, and I really do need some more cobble or some more bone meal for other projects. And I have had just explosive growth recently where it just grows these just gigantic oak trees. It's awesome in that I'm able to get just this boatload of leaves to turn into dirt, and it gives me just stacks on stacks of leaves. I need to scaffold up. If I had some, oh wait, no, that's not in this one, never mind. I was going to say if I had some bamboo, I could actually make some scaffolding, but that's a different version of Minecraft, unfortunately. That was my last pair of shears. Oh, crap. Okay. Let's, That's another thing that's kind of starting to aggravate me is it seems to be just on this non-stop blood moon kick where I keep getting the blood moon is rising every time I turn around, and it's just, okay. Why are there constant blood moons just all at once? I don't understand this. And, ow, my legs. Okay. So, yeah. The worst part of a blood moon is you can't sleep during a blood moon. So, you're just kind of stuck having to work through the night with everything having this weird kind of reddish orange tint. So everything just turns into like this crazy mess of just reds and oranges. Yeah. If I do this, I get those two. Man. Well, I'm going to have loads of wood turn into charcoal, which is going to be awesome. The void. Und the blood moon. Why the constant blood mooning? Why? Why so blood moony? Alright. Brain fart. Oh yeah, wood. Derp. Which way do we go, George? Which way do we go? That way. Okay. That's coming along nicely. I basically want to fill this chest up before I start putting charcoal into this hopper by basically filling this chest up from this chest. So I'm probably going to plop down another chest over here just to dump my entire inventory in. And then I'll just pick up everything out of this chest because that's what inventory's worth. I'll just dump everything out of my main inventory into a chest. And then just dump all that charcoal into here, and that'll kind of give me a pretty good running start point. You know, if I had a mob spawner, it would work pretty awesome during the blood moon. Because they spawn like gangbusters. You know what? Instead of having to set through this entire blood moon... Oh yeah, also... yeah, a couple episodes I was kind of joking about, you know, falling off into the void. Yeah, if anybody knows how to get rid of this death marker, that would be awesome, because, I haven't found the markers for the minimap, and I have keep inventory on, so... Yeah, I kind of took a header off the side of the platform. My shift key derped as I was backing up, building out, and I just went boop right off into the void. Which is why there's this too wide ring of cobble around everything. So, yeah, that happened, and over here almost happened again. So I'm actually going to make this another one or two slabs wider to make this just that much more safer. More safer. That's not a word. To make it just that much more safe. And of course, you know, Voidpack. Safety is a relative term. You're only as safe as you quote unquote want to be. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, also, day 14. So yeah. And I found a little bit better way of, instead of doing the shift for trees thing, because you get the same effects whether you're running or you're shifting. Some would say twerking for trees, har har. But if you're exercising, just however, you can do the shift for trees, you can do the run. If you run and jump and you land like right in the middle, it seems to do a pretty good area of effect. So that's, makes things kind of interesting. The only downside of it is you do use up a lot of hunger. I was digging through the mod options and I noticed that the mod that adds the unstable ingots is in here, which means I could potentially get a healing axe with the unstable ingots. I, however, am not a big fan of the side effect that the unstable ingots have of there's a pretty good chance you're going to blow yourself up. So, yeah. I might look into that option later on down the road if I'm feeling adventurous, but yeah, for the time being, I'd like to avoid anything that might potentially, you know, blow me in a good chunk of my platform up here. So, it's like, let's not have kaboomski. Okay, thanks, bye. Shove that all into here. Wow, that's a significant amount of saplings. I could actually use the saplings to also make more dirt, but yeah, I really don't think we've got a shortage of dirt anytime soon. So, yeah, I think it'll work. Okay. It'll be a shorter episode today, about 15, maybe 20 minutes. If nothing else comes up, you know, it'll just kind of be a, hey, this is what we've done so far, and you know what, just to give y'all a bit of an overview of what this looks like. Oh. That's kind of what our platform looks like now. So, yeah. And another tree just popped up. kind of a under view of it. Yeah, kind of underwhelming, but hey, for what it is, I'd say we've come a long way. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. As I said in a previous video, the YouTube algorithm is a little bit weird, and if you don't ring the bell, you might not actually get any notifications that I've uploaded a new video. I'd like to give a shout out to, my buddies that kind of gave me some ideas. Y'all know who you are. The automated dirt, it's not fast, but it's pretty efficient. A friend of mine suggested that I use the auto furnace that I used on a server that a friend of ours hosts. So I kind of, well, here it is. On the server, there's a lever here, a lever there, and a lever here. Well, a lever here, here, and here. So I can block off any of these, including stopping the fuel from going into the furnace. So I can take the fuel out if I want to use just a certain amount, or if I just want to, really? Why you gotta be so rude? Seriously, trees, come on. Come on. Chappy. Alright. Here's how we deal with rude trees where I'm from. If I had a chainsaw, I'd get the point across a little better. But I can kind of show off here how it's working. Basically, you have a chest at the top for an inventory, a hopper as a buffer. Items go in the top, get turned into charcoal, come out the bottom. Fuel would go into this chest, buffer into here, and automatically be placed into the fuel slot. Now for the automated dirt, basically that's it. It's an inventory, such as a chest, a buffer, which is the hopper, the barrel, which turns it into dirt, and then a collector at the bottom. And these hoppers, I'll actually do a quick tour here. Yeah, we'll still be about 20 minutes. This hopper feeds into this hopper, which dumps into this hopper, which dumps into this hopper. This hopper from this processor dumps into this one. So these are fed by two, which dumps into this one. And the same thing, repeat. And this last one dumps into this chest right here, which collects all the dirt. I might try to streamline this if I make item ducts. Ender IO is in this pack, so I could actually use like a pressurized item duct or a flux duct to kind of expedite things, so to speak. And, that gives me some options. It would be almost instantaneous travel. So as soon as the dirt's done, it would just automatically pretty much go to that chest a lot faster than the way I'm doing it here. I try to keep 10. Because there are 9 trees here that grow, and 1 there, so I try to keep 10 saplings so I can completely replant all of this in the event that they all grow at the same time and I don't get any new saplings, which, well, as you can tell, not quite the case. I get plenty of surplus. Anyways, wow. Trees are really popping off today. Anyways, I guess that kind of concludes this episode. Again, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Y'all take it easy.